Welcome to the Michigan Family Campground Review, where we review Whispering Surf Campground
in Pentwater, Michigan.
First things first, Whispering Surf is a small campground tucked exactly between Lake Michigan and Bass Lake. It is considered Michigan's oldest privately owned campground, starting in 1913. It is rich with history, claiming to have the oldest standing dance hall in the state. They have around 90 sites, offering full hookup with water, electric, and sewer, with a few rustic tent sites. Now on to the categories. For category number 1, this place has a private beach on Bass Lake belonging to the campground, which is only a 3-minute walk on a trail over the boardwalk. Has about 100 feet of waterfront access for use to launch boats or kayaks. The beach has very nice sand and is secluded and quiet. You can also take a short walk down Lakeshore or Sunset Drives to access public beaches on Lake Michigan. We give this a category score of 7. For category number 2, it should be mentioned that this campground refuses to sell very many items in their store since they don't want to compete with the businesses in their community. For that, they will receive 2 extra camping points. But there is a small camp store in the front of the campground, which includes travel brochures for area attractions, a few s'mores items, and apparel with Whispering Surf on them. They also have ice and firewood for sale outside the store. So we give them a category score of 6. This is our 7th campground review, and this is the best Wi-Fi and cable that we have ever seen. They had a full technology overhaul in 2019, which includes full, fast, and free Wi-Fi for all, and free cable TV, which includes 34 channels, over a very clear connection. We give this a category score of 10. Upon arrival of the campground, we were greeted outside our vehicle, and a staff member led us in a golf cart to help park our camper. They did this for every single camper that arrived this weekend. That is a nice touch. The owner, Andy, his wife, and another couple are always on duty, wandering around the campground, socializing with people, and helping campers that need it. In addition, my water hose and TV cable were both too short, and they had many extensions available which were free of charge and delivered right to my site. We give this a category score of 10. Most of the campsites around this campground are pretty good size. They are a landlocked campground with no room for expansion, so it does seem like some of the sites are quite squished. Their full hookup sites cost anywhere from $45 to $52 a night, which is very reasonable compared to most other expensive campgrounds. Each site comes with its own fire pit and its own picnic table, and most of the sites are mostly made of grass. So we give this a category score of 6. This campground has a fantastic vibe. With this not being a huge campground and with lots of seasonal campers in the area, it didn't seem like there were many people around when we stayed. There are hundreds of large mature trees, which provide great shade. Lakeshore Drive is one of the most beautiful roads in this part of the state. A 5.5-mile jog around Bass Lake would be absolutely gorgeous. We give this a category score of 8. Since we were here in July of 2021, some of their planned activities were postponed because of COVID-19. Typically, they ring a loud dinner bell in the middle of the campground for the kids to run and get popcorn and ice cream, which I'm sure will be back soon. They do have morning coffee every morning at 9 a.m. for the adults, and a free pancake breakfast and bingo will be back as soon as well. So we give this a category score of 4. For category number 8, there is a ship playground in the middle of the campground, complete with giraffe structure and slide. Just across the street from the campground, there is a 9-hole mini golf course and horseshoe pits, both of which are free for all guests to enjoy. Though currently closed due to COVID, their main attraction for kids is the lodge in the center of the campground. Originally a dance hall, they have converted it into a large hangout space with billiards, air hockey, foosball, a large library, and a boatload of board games for kids to play. We give this a category score of 9. There is one bathhouse near the lodge, which has 1 individual shower and 3 stalls on the men's side. They currently have it closed to those that have facilities in their camper due to COVID, but I'm sure they'll open it up back to the public very soon. It is cleaned often, but is due for an update. We give this a category score of 4. And finally, for the rentals category, this campground has several kayaks, canoes, and boats that are for rent that are permanently stored down at the beach. They also have 3 cabins, each with 3, 2, and 1 bedrooms respectively. So we give this a category score of 5. So to sum it all up, we give Whispering Surf Campground a total campground score of 69 out of a possible 100 points. We hope this review has been helpful for you, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to get more reviews on Michigan family campgrounds.